Hi everyone, it's me, Lily, back with another makeup tutorial. If you guys have not watched my previous tutorials, my makeup tutorials in regards to how I do my makeup, please do so you have a better understanding of my process, and hopefully if it works for you, it works for you too. So let's get started. I don't want this video to be uber duper long. So I'm going to use Beauty Creations Ariel palettes. This is something I got off of in Marshalls or TJ Maxx. So yeah, I bought this at Marshalls or TJ Maxx a while ago. So I use these colors, like I say, all the time. My palettes are used. I use my makeup every day. So my makeup is used. So you can see that I use it. Okay. But it has very pretty colors, shimmer colors, matte colors, bright colors, softer tone colors. So you can play with that. And I'm also using the candy shop. Ooh, take me to the candy shop. Okay, so this is the candy shop palette from Juvia's Place. I bought this a while back, but it was such a pretty palette. I'm always drawn by artistry. So look at the beautiful artistry on it. And the colors were beautiful. There has some iridescent colors, this is like a cotton candy swirl type vibe. And it comes out very pretty on your eye. You could even like use your finger when applying this makeup, these eyeshadows. So let's get started, guys. So I'm going to use a tapered blending brush like this, which I got from Morphe. Right, it was a set that I got from Marshalls. Okay, from the beauty section. This is a tapered blending brush that also came with the set. Well, actually, this is something I got from the dollar store, which is very good, actually. It was a tapered blending brush that I got from like the beauty supply store or the dollar store, one or the other. But it was cheap and it was a very good brush, very thick. Bristles are not like shedding and stuff like that. It's very good. Okay, so I use these brushes, and then I want a flat edge brush as well. Okay, so I'm going to use those brushes, and then I'm also going to use like a flat brush to apply the eyeshadow. I'm going to use something like this. So you can use any flat head brush that you have. Okay, and like I always do, like I said, watch my other video so you know the process. Sorry if my brows showing, guys. Okay, who hasn't seen a little boobs before, but yeah. So I always spray my brush sometimes with setting spray, especially for like highly pigmented colors that have like a lot of fallout. Especially these have a lot of fallout, both palettes, so I'm not gonna lie about that. I'm gonna go in with the first color. Unfortunately with this candy shop palette, it doesn't have the color name on it, but it's the first color on the top row I'm gonna use. It's like an iridescent pinkish color, and I'm gonna put it on the inner corner of my eye. Okay, look how shimmery it comes out, like a green iridescent shimmer as well when you apply it. And like I said, you don't need to use a brush. If you feel more comfortable using your finger, you could spray your finger a little bit with the setting spray. And you could just dab it on your eye like that. And you could blend it as well. This is for people who are a little bit more familiar with eyeshadows and how to work with it. You know, you can use your own fingers. You don't need your brushes. Sometimes people think that brushes get in the way of makeup sometimes. So it's up to you, whatever you feel more comfortable with. And then I'm going in with a matte pink in this palette, the matte pink color. Okay, this one here. And I might, you know, dab a little bit of the different pinks from both palettes, because there's pinks in this palette with the Beauty Creations the Ariel palette, which also doesn't have names on it, but it has pinks as well. Okay, so I'm going to probably mix the both. But right now, I'm going to just start off with one matte pink color. Use any Barbie doll pink color. You see how the color looks? Very pretty, very pigmented. And I'm going on top of the first color I put on. Just taking my time, swooping it in the inner corner of my crease. Okay, guys, take your time. Dab off the excess eyeshadows. Okay. And then just take your time blending. You could blend and apply the color at the same time. That's a little bit more advanced for some people, but if you're a beginner, like I said, take your time, just work with it. It's practice makes perfect. Okay, makeup is not something that is something, well, some people are just gifted with it naturally, but it could take some time. And I'm kind of I'm dragging the pink down a little bit into this iridescent shade, the shimmer shade. And like I was saying, like some people are like beginners. Some people are naturally just gifted with doing makeup. With me, I didn't know how to do makeup from a hole in the wall. First, I'm lefty, right? So I'm already kind of naturally kind of awkward sometimes with my left hand when it comes to doing certain things. So trying to do makeup and work with brushes and eyeshadows and all that stuff with my hand at the time, it felt so awkward learning it. What brought me to do makeup was like my sister. She did makeup on me one time and I was just like, oh wow, this looks really good. And I'm dabbing into the purple shade. I'm going to talk and do the makeup. Okay, so purple shade, it's a matte purple, any matte purple, and then the matte and the shimmer matte at the bottom. So my sister did like a smoky eye on me one day, long time ago. And I was like, wow, girl, you did a really good job. And it looked really good on my eyes. So I was really like, you know, taken aback by it. I was like, this is really good. And I was like, I want to learn this for myself. You know, I became very curious about makeup after that. You know, I've always been like more of a girly girl. I wouldn't say extremely girly, but with certain things like makeup, like I enjoy makeup. So after, you know, my sister showed me how to do it, I basically went on YouTube, started, you know, adding, you know, subscribing to all these makeup videos. And I'm going in with the orange, which is like a burnt orange. It's like a darker orange color from the Ariel palette. And I basically started like following a lot of beauty guru YouTube videos on YouTube. And that's the way I learned. I just studied everybody's techniques, the way they did their makeup. And I was like, wow, this is great, you know? And after some time, I would say at least a year, I started getting like really good. So don't think that this was an overnight process. Some people ask me like, oh my God, do you do makeup for a living? No, I don't do it for a living, but I enjoy makeup very much. And I'm going in with like a sea green from the Ariel palette. No, I don't do makeup for profession. I will do friends' makeup if they need me to do it for a reason, for an occasion. I don't mind doing it for them, but I do not do it for work purposes. So people always used to ask me like, oh my gosh, do you do makeup? And I was like, no, I just like, you know, I like makeup, you know? So, and I'm going in with gold. It's a gold shade from the Candy Shop palette. That's the third color on the first row on the bottom. Let me show you guys. I'm getting lazy. Yeah, it's this color. I'm going in with this color over the sea blue that I just put on. Yeah, so like I said, you know, it took me some time to learn. And once I learned, I just really enjoyed it. And I just encourage everybody, like if you really if you have interest in something and you feel like it's calling to you, just go ahead and, you know, gain more insight. Everything's like on YouTube now. Like you don't even have to pay for certain things. I mean, if you want to be a professional at something, yeah, you might want to go to school for that or whatever. But with certain things, I'm going in with the lime green color from the Ariel palette. And I'm putting it slightly over this gold shade. But yeah, certain things that if you want like particular training on it, like get certification, you got to just go to school or take a course and get your certification. So you know how to do it properly and the right way when you're doing it on other people. But if you're just doing makeup for yourself, for instance, and you just want to learn how to do makeup on yourself for like, you know, if you just want to go to a party and you just want to know how to do a particular party makeup, you can learn. You know, you don't need to pay somebody to do it. I mean, some people are just not really good with her hands, and that's fine too. You could just, you know, do a simple eye. You could get lashes. You could just do like one color, and then you could just put lashes on, put some liner on, and you're good to go. Like, some people just don't need a lot. So it's just based off of what you like, your preference. Like, I know I don't need a lot of eyeshadow, but I prefer a lot of eyeshadow. So that's why I use it. Okay? So you do whatever you do, whatever you feel is comfortable for you. And that's that. Okay, so I'm going back in with the pink. And I'm using my tapered pointed brush to do that. And there's like a little bit of like I guess this is more like I would like a mandarin color, like almost like a peachy color from the Candy Shop palette. And I'm just going in the inner corners a little bit above the pink, a little below the green. It's very hard to explain. I just have to show you. I'm just taking my time and kind of like opening up my eye. I don't want my inner eyes to look too dark, just the outer corners. Okay, and then I'm going in with this darker green shade, which is at the corner bottom of the Ariel palette. Okay, and I'm just kind of dragging it from like the midpoint, or I would say like the outer portion of my crease. And I'm kind of like dabbing it and bringing it in. Just very softly and subtly bringing it in from the purple. Okay. And I don't really have a particular look, but I'm just gonna call it maybe, I don't know what I'm gonna call it yet. But it's just festive, it's pretty, it's girly, you know. So yeah, you know, once you want to learn something, you put your mind to it and you just learn it. You figure it a way. And like I said, you could always find out things on YouTube. Everything's there. Everything's accessible. So yeah, go on YouTube, guys, if you want to learn a particular thing. And, you know, it's free. So just go. All right, now I'm just going to do like the inner corners of my eye. I want it to be a little bit more opened. So I'm using like a creamy white color from the Ariel palette, and I'm just putting it on my finger now. Okay, so I use a mixture of my fingers and brush for my eyes, my eye makeup. And I'm just putting it in the inner corners of my eye. Being gentle. It kind of has like an iridescent blue shimmer to it when you put it on. Just kind of dabbing it on a little bit. Like I said, you want to be gentle, especially with the inner corners of your eyes. Girls, you don't want to poke your eye, especially if you're not really good with putting on makeup as yet. Okay, so just take your time. And I'm just going in a little bit more with the pink that got lost a little bit. And then I'm putting back on a little bit of that iridescent color, okay, from the palette. The first color we started with, the iridescent pinkish green shade. Just kind of dabbing it on a little bit lightly and just touching it up and bringing it up a little bit into the crease. Okay, guys, so that's basically the look. What I'm going to do off camera is I'm going to blend the colors, okay? So I'm going to just show you guys. You can use a blending brush like this. This was a cheap brush. I can't remember where I got it, but it's cheap. But it was good. It's a synthetic brush, okay? You see the stuff coming off of it. Just the fallout from shedding and stuff. But you could clean it off with a sponge cleaner like this, a brush cleaner like that. And then you just kind of like slow sweeping circular motions, all throughout the eye to blend everything out. If you blend too hard, it's gonna look all muddy and the colors are not gonna show. You still want the colors to kind of stand out individually, so you're just gonna take your time with it. Okay, guys, So that's that. And what I'm going to do off camera is just go in with a liner. If you watch my other videos, you'll see the liner I use, which is the Rimmel London. It's a waterproof liner. Going in with my inner corners of my eye and the waterline. My lash line and my waterline, I mean. And this step is optional. This is only just to intensify the look. And like I say in most of my videos and my other videos, you don't have to use black if you think black is too strong or it's just too much for your eye. Especially if you have small eyes and you think like the darker colors are just going to make your eyes look more small. Use a brighter color. You can even use white. White is good for making your eyes look bigger and brightening your eyes as well. So use a white kohl waterproof liner, and you could do that for smaller eyes, or if you just want more of a subtle look, you know, use golds, whites, greens, blues, anything lighter, pink, whatever you like. But I just prefer to stick with my dark color. I'm just like that, okay? And then I'm just going to use a liner. I really like the liquid liner from Anastasia Beverly Hills. It came with a set, and this liner is really good. I think it works smoothly. So I'm going to use this liner. I'm going to probably put on some false lashes. I'm going to think about it and come back, okay? So this is basically the finished look, guys. Well, not the finished look. This is the eyeshadow before everything. Just the eyeshadow blended and the colors. Okay, so I'll be back. All right, guys, I'm back with the finished makeup look. So these are the eyes. I put lashes on. Okay, I put lashes on, and I got these lashes from Marshall's. Marshall's needs to do an endorsement or make me do endorsement for them because I am giving them a lot of promotion. Yeah, so these lashes are called Lash and Posh, Volume, Curl, and Full Flare from Kala. And the set is called Iris. Okay, so it came with like 6 different pairs of lashes. So I finished the last pair I had. And these are more of like a wispy. They're not super full, but they do give you that wispy flare. You know, I don't really like super big lashes, especially since my eyes are already big. I don't need too much volume. So these are very perfect for like if you want something that's gonna bring out your eyes, but not too much in your face, you know. There's some girls who have like these butterfly lashes that are just like, you could just like every time they're blinking their eye, you see their eyes like and I feel like that's so like, ugh, it doesn't look good. But whatever works for you, like I always say to people, whatever works for you guys. Yeah, my light just turned off, but yeah, anyway, so I took off some of the lighting so you guys could see how it looks, so you can see that like the foundation blends. I used the Even Tone, the Even Better Clinical from Clinique. This is for acne prone skin. Right now my face is kind of like breaking out because of hormonal things, you know, what girls go through. Okay, so I always have my face kind of breaks out around this time, so I have a little bit of bumps, but that's fine. You can still jazz up your face, just don't put too much foundation on. And this is just a look, guys, okay? So if you like it, please comment down below. Please subscribe to see more videos by me. I plan on posting all signs zodiac tarot reading later on, so please, if you're interested in astrology, horoscopes, things of that nature, watch that video. Support my channel, guys. I'm trying to do it all here. I'm trying to, you know, use my talents for good, not for bad. So once again, I used the Candy Shop palette from Juvia's Place, and I use the Ariel palette, which is just like from Beauty Creations, and I got this from Marshall's or TJ Maxx, one or the other, okay, from the beauty section. So sponsor. Okay, guys, so I hope you like this video, and I hope you like the look. It's pretty. It's like a cotton candy Wonderland, little shimmer going on. So yeah, I really like it. It's cute. Okay, all right, so thank you guys for watching, and please like, subscribe, comment down below, put on your notification bells to see more videos by me as well. All right, have a blessed and beautiful day, everyone. Bye.